A former gang member who spent time in prison wants to stop people from making the same mistakes he did.
I spoke with a triad man trying to steer people away from crime.
Life as you know it can take a turn in the wrong direction.
God works in mysterious ways too. It took him to sit me in prison for me to think about what I was doing.
Especially if you were introduced to a lifestyle that involved drugs and violence.
I carried guns, and any guy that was working under me, I would give them a gun to protect what we was doing.
Just ask Winston-Salem native David Moore.
And I had a plug from Mexico that would send me what I needed, you know what I'm saying, and I would distribute it out.
Because of his choices, Moore spent 2 years in prison at the age of 40. Behind bars, he says he would think about his niece he helped take care of.
We would go out to eat every Friday, Red Lobster. She ordered the shrimp parsley, and I ordered the ultimate feast.
He says his niece was a joy to be around. She didn't know the lifestyle he was living, but would always uplift him.
Christian girl, you know what I'm saying, beautiful girl.
They had a bond like no other until she passed away from sickle cell while he was in prison. At that moment, he knew he had to turn his life around.
She loved me like that, so I had to love her back harder.
When Moore got out of prison, he began mentoring young people and teaching them skills like painting cars, styling hair, and writing music. He started a program called Project Moore. To get into the program, kids have to write an essay.
You know what I'm saying? Like this kid right here, I ask myself constantly, is it too late for me to change? I am too deep into the streets to change my life.
About why they want to improve.
And they get paid a stipend, but you got to be in school. You got to maintain at least a C average.
Brandon Reynolds and Romy White worked with Moore when they were younger.
Went through school, started having a lot of trouble in school, things of that nature. Ended up in the streets.
I would hang out on the main streets where there was a lot of drug activity, and one day I got picked up and sent to jail for possession of cocaine.
2 men with a heart-wrenching past, but thanks to the leadership Moore provided them, their stories didn't end there.
Instead of downing me about it, he said, well, okay, you're not gonna go to school, well, you're gonna come to the shop. You're gonna learn to work on cars, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of money.
Reynolds now drives trucks for a living, and White owns a home renovation business.
I never really had my father growing up, and I can call Mr. Moore at 2 a.m. in the morning. He's gonna answer the phone.
Moore is currently working with 10 young people. He hopes they use the opportunity and the stories of those who came before them to make a better life for themselves.